Pokémon has evolved. New features, characters, and creatures await those curious enough to explore every inch of the series' first truly open-world game. If you're a trainer whose Pokédex has been gathering dust, this new release provides a great opportunity to jump back into the franchise. Here are 7 reasons why it's time to get back into Pokémon with Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. This is Paldea, a sweeping new region based on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe. Just like in previous Pokémon adventures, you'll find bustling cities and beautiful nature, but no loading screens. Open areas have existed in Pokémon games before, but Paldea is the first where players can seamlessly journey from end to end across land, water, and sky. To cover such vast distances, you'll need the help of Pokémon like the 2 new legendaries, Koraidon and Miraidon. Set a destination pin on the map, jump on their backs, and explore. Depending on whether you bought the Scarlet or Violet edition, the game begins with your enrollment at either Naraha or Uber Academy. Here, school director Clavel presents a unique study assignment, the Treasure Hunt, which tasks you with journeying across Paldea to uncover your fortune. One trial is the now familiar Victory Road. Defeat 8 gym leaders from across the land and earn the right to undergo the Champion Assessment for ultimate glory. For the first time, players aren't limited to gym battle-led progression. Starfall Street centers on this generation's baddies, Team Star. These school-skipping delinquents are stirring up trouble around Paldea. As you explore the region, you must infiltrate their bases, battle their grunts, and the clock, and earn the right to take on their Starmobile-riding squad bosses like the Fire Crew's Mela. And finally, there's the Path of Legends. A rare plant called the Herba Mystica grows across Paldea, and your friend Arven needs it to help create healthier recipes for Pokémon. Take down giant gatekeepers called Titan Pokémon in tricky boss battles to gather enough Herba Mystica to bring Arven's grand plans to fruition. Since progression in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet is non-linear, you can take on these stories in whatever order you choose. The Paldean world is your cloister. Paldea is filled with a Pokédex-bursting cast of new Pokémon. For starters, there's Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly, grass, fire, and water types respectively. There's also Smoliv, Lechonk, Sea Titan, the fluffy-bred fairy pup Fido, and an evolution of Girafarig, Farigiraf. There are countless others, but every Pokémon can be viewed on the revamped Pokédex app via your Rotom phone. However, there's also something extra special about the Pokémon that call Paldea home. A unique, shimmering energy simmers in the ground underneath Paldea, and when harnessed, it transforms Pokémon. This process is called Terasterizing, and it can turn the tide in battles by flipping a Pokémon's abilities. As seasoned trainers will know, Pokémon possess 1 or 2 of 18 elemental types, for instance, fire or electric. In Paldea, Pokémon also have a Terra type, which usually matches their regular type. When a Pokémon terastalizes, any moves that match its Terra type become supercharged. However, there are rare Pokémon whose Terra type is different from their regular type. For example, this Sudowoodo is usually a regular rock type, but since its Terra type is grass, when it terastalizes, it's no longer at risk from a grass-based attack. This has huge implications for strategy on the field. Catch these strong terrestrial Pokémon through raids or by keeping your eyes peeled for the likes of this Jigglypuff. See how it sparkles and shimmers? That means it can terastalize. Only trainers who possess the rare Terra Orb can make their Pokémon terastalize in battle, and the orb must be recharged after use. So harness this ability wisely. Save time in the wild by using a brand new command called Let's Go. This sends lead Pokémon to auto-battle whomever you tell them to, and triggers skirmishes that are passively resolved in seconds. If your Pokémon wins, you'll pick up valuable items and experience points for the rest of your party, albeit slightly fewer than if you were to battle in a traditional turn-based setup. You can also use Let's Go to send a Pokémon to pick up items for you, saving you the trouble of those extra few steps. Once you've gathered a number of items by defeating and catching Pokémon, head to one of the Pokémon centers dotted across Paldea. There, you'll be able to access TM machines, which are new to this installment, to craft technical machines, which upgrade your team by teaching your Pokémon punchy new moves. Finally, Pokémon has always had multiplayer elements like trading, but Scarlet and Violet are the first to introduce fully co-op gameplay where you can explore the whole open world map with friends. Join forces with up to 3 others to play through the main stories, face wild threats, and defeat Terra Pokémon in raid battles. A new feature also allows you to cheer on your pals in battle with pep talks that boost stats like attack or defense. Round up your team and embark on a fresh adventure in Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. Out now, only on Nintendo Switch. For everything Pokémon, including news and guides, keep it locked to IGN.